Some streamers turn their subathons into history-making events. Others, total train wrecks. And what's wild is, for every record-breaking moment, there's another streamer crashing and burning live. Take February 24th, 2025. Valkyrie and SA launched the Subathon, a week-long subathon that was supposed to be full of good vibes and sisterhood. What started with excitement quickly spiraled into criticism. Viewers online trashed the event, saying it had zero production value. One post went viral comparing their setup to Kai Cenat's legendary Mafiathons, saying, "Kai had costumes, games, fun. These girls are just sitting around eating with permed hair." Rough. SA clapped back hard, defending the effort, saying she built the set by hand, planned every segment, and just because people caught one chill moment didn't mean the whole event was low effort. She said, quote, "F right off and shut the F up." But things took a serious turn on March 3rd when a stalker showed up, yes, an actual stalker, who chased them after one of the streamers refused to give him her number. The moment got caught live. You can hear the panic, shouting for security, trying to get away, yelling that the man was threatening to kill them. That was it. The Subathon ended right then and there. SA posted that they were safe but needed time to process what happened. Later, both streamers released a video explaining that the same stalker had approached them earlier, changed clothes to blend in, and was literally pulling up TikToks of them on his phone while following. It was terrifying. So yeah, what started as a fun subathon turned into a nightmare. Now compare that to Kai Cenat, who turned subathons into literal blockbuster events. On January 31st, 2023, he dropped a movie-style trailer announcing the first Mafiathon. 30 days straight of non-stop streaming. In the end, over 306,000 Twitch subs, the most at the time. He was even crowned Streamer of the Year in August. But then came Mafiathon 2 and Kai went all in. This wasn't just a stream, it was a full-on production. He brought in Snoop Dogg, Lil Uzi, Chris Brown, Kyrie Irving, Iron Mouse. The list is insane. At one point, he even got swatted and briefly banned by Twitch midstream. But that didn't stop him. He bounced back and crushed his own record, finishing with a jaw-dropping 728,535 subs. Meanwhile, Agent 00 took a totally different route. On January 1st, 2025, he announced a subathon tied to weight loss. He wasn't logging off until he lost 20 pounds. Ambitious? Yes. But the chaos started early. He was eating fast food, which confused fans. Then got punched by a pro boxer on day 3. Cops showed up. There were house fights. People thought it was a party house. On day 5, he talked to Drake live, and even Drake was confused why Agent was drinking Coke while trying to lose weight. By day 10, the police had already shown up 10 times, but in the middle of all this madness, a brand new Ferrari showed up. The marathon eventually ended when Agent hit his 20-pound goal, dropping from 245 to 220, but not everyone was impressed. Some said he still needed to hit the gym, lose more weight, and clean up his act. But if there was one group who brought everything back from the dead, it was FaZe Clan. After months of silence, on August 31st, 2024, they dropped a subathon trailer with full cinematic flair. By day 1, they were back at their OG house, and then just tore the place apart. Full chaos, explosions, comedy, fake Kanye. It was the most aggressive streaming comeback in history. During the month-long stream, FaZe took over Twitch's Just Chatting category, dominating 13% of all hours watched. And they didn't stop there. They wrapped it all up with the first ever FaZe Subathon Awards, handing out honors to nearly every member. Lacey didn't win anything until the final award, the Golden Boy. Fans were in tears, especially after emotional speeches from Banks and Stable Ronaldo, who opened up about their struggles, losses, and the journey back to the top. In just 30 days, FaZe pulled in over 1.1 billion impressions, 760 million video views, and, get this, $12 million. But on the other end of the spectrum, there was Fousey. What started on July 15th, 2023, with huge viewership and momentum, ended in total collapse. He was banned from Twitch twice, got caught in inappropriate situations, made offensive remarks, and eventually broke down mentally. Police had to get involved. He was detained for psychiatric evaluation. That subathon was the definition of self-destruction. Then there's Neon. He dropped $500,000 into production for his 30-day subathon, but 5 days in, the whole crew quit. He kicked people out of the house live, accused someone of talking to minors, and ended up banned from Kick after a full-on physical fight between two participants. The whole thing ended after just 12 days. Contrast that with DDG's Hitathon, which launched in March 2025. It wasn't flashy, but it was non-stop fun. He brought in artists like Wiz Khalifa and The Baby, dyed his hair pink, ate hot chips in an ice bath, even got a tattoo, all tied to sub goals. And when he hit 40,000 subs, he chopped off his dreads live. By the end, he hit 42,000 new subs and nearly 100,000 viewers. Even if he didn't make a massive profit, he said it best. It's about elevating and bringing in a whole new audience. Some streamers use subathons to build legacies. Others let chaos run the show. But either way, when the cameras are rolling for days on end, everything gets exposed. The good, the bad, and the completely unhinged. If you found this breakdown insane, just wait for what's coming next. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss another deep dive into the craziest moments in streaming history. Reference: Best versus Worst Streamer Subathons.